Hey guys, what's up? It's Jezza here and welcome to a new episode of Norwich City Manager Mode, episode 6, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this series as much as I have. I've really been enjoying this series a lot. It's probably my favourite series so far out of the ones that I've actually tried to do. The other series that I do are my Ultimate Team series, my Be a Pro series, and then my Manager Mode series. But to be honest, I have much preferred this series out of any other. So anyway guys, the first game of this episode is up against Norwich versus, it's up against Liverpool, and on any other day, I would think, Liverpool should smash Norwich, as they did actually show in real life when they came down to Carrow Road. I was there, I watched the game, and Liverpool completely dominated us. They beat us 5-2, and if anyone doesn't know, I am a Norwich City supporter. I have a Norwich City season ticket, and I pretty much go to most of their home games, and I try to get some away game tickets as well, because I'm such a diehard Norwich fan, But we get an early corner, and unfortunately, Grant Holt couldn't put that one away. But the reason why we have just stuck Grant Holt up in that one-man role is because he is so good in the air. And I'm not used to that style of play of crossing it in and getting it on the striker's head. It's more, the way that I like to play is more on the ground. But the only other striker really that I had to replace Darren Mattocks, because he is now injured, was Grant Holt. And I get a little shot there with Tesse, but unfortunately that doesn't really work out. Even though our central defensive midfielders have... They do have, they're mostly there for defensive reasons. They are actually not too bad at shots. But Pilkington, he delivers a nice little cross there, and does Holt get onto it? No, he doesn't, not quite, and that was a really close call. But then he does actually pick the ball up, Grant Holt, and that is probably the cheekiest goal that I've scored in this season so far, and it's the most ridiculous goal, really the goal he should save it, but we'll take that any day. Grant Holt, if anyone was going to score in this team, it would be Grant Holt. 1-0 up against Liverpool, we will take that, and I'm not one of these players who will just sit back and wait for Liverpool to attack, and I'm not going to stick another defender at the back. I like to play attacking football and see how many goals we can get in one game, and also it makes the content a little bit more interesting for you guys. But it does actually go into half-time at 1-0 to Norwich, and I thought that was a pretty damn nice result. But you guys have to remember that at that point in time, Liverpool weren't playing Gerrard or Luis Suarez up front, but now at halftime they have brought Steven Gerrard on, and early in the second half, or not early, mid in the second half, they had a quite nice attempt there at goal, but it came to nothing. And then, fortunately for us, we didn't actually have too many chances in the second half, but fortunately for us, Grant Holt does an amazing shot there outside the box. I didn't really expect him to finish that. I usually do quite a few shots like that, quite a few attempts with players, just smashing it outside the box and hope for the best to see if it does go in. And luckily for us there, that one did go in. And it was a really cracking shot as well. There wasn't too much power on it, but it was placed to such precision that it just went in. It really did well. And then basically, what I'm trying to do now is, because Pilkington is injured, I'm just going to replace him with Snodgrass, but what I'm going to do in future is replace a lot more players around the 70th or 80th minute mark, because it really does help their energy, and it does contain it for the next game, so your player doesn't lack fitness all the time, because I've found actually with these Norwich City players that their fitness runs low very, very easily. If you're playing with a team like Man City or Man United, you know their fitness might not run down as fast. But definitely with Norwich, I have found that to be a major problem. But so, as Pilkington's injured, he's actually out for 3 weeks, which is another massive blow. So that is Anthony Pilkington and Darren Mattocks, who are two crucial players really to our team. We haven't really got anyone else to replace Pilkington in that left midfield position, so I might actually try to find a left attacking midfielder in January in the next transfer window to maybe replace him if he does continue to get injured. But next game we are up against Chelsea, and at the moment they are they're basically the key favourites for this season's title. And they really should win. I mean, you guys will see in this performance here, they are just ridiculous. And they even score on the second minute. And this is why this game is so unrealistic. Torres scoring on the second minute. I don't think he's ever done that. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't think he's ever scored a goal on the second minute. And this just shows Turner's dedication to winning that ball against Hazard. But overall, guys, this performance was pretty damn terrible against Chelsea. Obviously, it's all my fault, but honestly, when you're playing on this difficulty on FIFA, it is very difficult to contain teams like Chelsea and actually push them for a goal. And unfortunately there, Oscar, well, however you want to say his name, Oscar, I'm not too sure how you say it. I'm not sure if people say it Oscar just because he's foreign, and it's kind of, I don't know, kind of racist in that sort of sense, or it's Oscar, I don't know, but he scored a really nice goal. And then we did actually get one nice chance where I really should have scored this, or at least challenged the keeper. But unfortunately, Houlihan, he cuts back. I like to cut back quite a lot because the players can't do skills yet. But yeah, he messes that up. But that is basically the end of that half. And 2-0 to Chelsea. There is still a way back into this game for Norwich, but it did look very unlikely, especially as Chelsea had just been, they're just gone into halftime 2-0 up, so they're going to be really motivated, and they probably will go on to score more goals. But Houlihan had quite a nice shot there, quite a nice attempt at goal, but I think Czech would have had it covered. But in the 57th minute, Joan Mata sets up Fernando Torres for an easy tap-in, and I have seen Torres miss tap-ins before, so I was a little bit dubious of whether he would actually score that. But anyway, guys, so Houlihan gets the ball and he passes it down to Iturbe, and then Iturbe, he does what he does best, and he basically skips past defenders very easily. And then there's actually a Chelsea player on that team called Romeo, and Romeo is 19 years old, and he's a central defensive midfielder, and he is really a key player for the future. I think he's going to be really good in the future for Chelsea. But yeah, so on the 85th minute, it doesn't really look like Norwich will have any chance of coming back in this game. It's the 85th minute, and there's not too much chance. They must have had about 20 chances in this game. It could have been 10-0 easily, to be honest. There wasn't too much chance of me actually scoring. But yeah, it finished 2-0, and that's how the game finished. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if you have, and subscribe for more episodes. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.